Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a penalty that's already been issued to a driver for the Melbourne Grand Prix, as well as an update following an Alpine exit. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram and X at James's Pit Lane. I'll leave links in the description. But let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with an update following an Alpine exit. Now, Otmar Szafnauer has a lot of experience in Formula 1. He used to be the team principal of Force India, which later became Racing Point, and he had a lot of success with that team despite it being a midfield team. I mean, they got multiple podiums and even a race win with Sergio Perez in 2020, and after that he became the team principal of Alpine in 2022 and had a decent first season with Alpine, leading them to 4th in the constructors standings. However, in 2023 he ended up leaving Alpine midway through the season. Now, I personally thought that Szafnauer would return to Formula 1 with Cadillac. However, that is not the case, with it being revealed today that Szafnauer has joined Van Amersfoort Racing as its new CEO and managing partner, and his latest role at the team will see him responsible for its performance across various junior categories, including Formula 2 and Formula 3. And speaking about his new role, Szafnauer said Van Amersfoort Racing has a strong reputation for developing talent and competing at a high level across multiple categories. I look forward to working closely with the leadership team and the wider organisation to guide the next phase of the team's development. But let's move on to a grid penalty a driver has received already for the Melbourne Grand Prix. Now, the driver in question is Valtteri Bottas, and he picked up this penalty a long time ago, basically at the 2024 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix when Bottas was racing for Sauber. He had a collision with Kevin Magnussen. Basically, Magnussen attempted to overtake Bottas around the outside in turn 6, but then Bottas locked both front wheels and drove straight in to the Haas. Now, Bottas ended up retiring from the race, but he still was given a penalty, that being a 5-place grid drop for the next race he participates in, with the steward's verdict saying, Car 77 was on the inside of car 20 on the approach to turn 6, misjudged his braking significantly and collided with car 20, which was entering the corner on the regular racing line. As car 77 retired from the race, the stewards determined that a grid drop is warranted, which is the equivalent of a drive-through penalty, and 3 penalty points are warranted due to the significant misjudgment of the driver. Now, Abu Dhabi was the last race of the 2024 season, and Bottas did not have a drive for 2025 and ended up being the reserve driver at Mercedes, so Bottas still has not served that penalty. But Bottas is returning to Formula 1 in 2026 with Cadillac, and therefore the next race where Bottas can serve the penalty is the 2026 Australian Grand Prix this weekend. So why does Bottas still have to serve that penalty? Well, the sporting regulations have since been tweaked, with stewards now entitled to administer a drop of any number of grid positions for the next sprint or race in which the driver participates in the subsequent 12-month period, but the new wording is not applied retroactively. So as stated by the stewards in their decision on 8 December 2024, Bottas will get this penalty in his next race, regardless of the timing. Now, as we know, Cadillac are a new team on the grid, and it's not really expected that they'll make it out of Q1. It'd be a great result if they could, but I think it's unlikely. So that penalty, I really don't think is going to make any difference for Bottas. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.